You are the pigeon. Your thumb already knows the motion. Pull down, release, pull down, release. You do it before you've decided to. That gesture, the pull to refresh, is one of the most compulsive micro-behaviors ever designed into a consumer product. And it was not an accident. It was a choice, a deliberate design decision that exploits a very specific flaw in your brain's reward system. This video is about one mechanism, one psychological lever, the thing that makes infinite refresh feel impossible to stop. It is called variable ratio reinforcement, and the moment you understand it, you will never look at your feed the same way. In the 1950s, a psychologist named B.F. Skinner ran a now famous experiment. He put pigeons in a box. When a pigeon pressed a lever, it received a food pellet. Every single time. The pigeon learned the behavior and then stopped when it was full. Predictable reward produces predictable behavior. Then Skinner changed one variable. He made the reward unpredictable. Sometimes pressing the lever gave a pellet. Sometimes it gave nothing. The pigeon did not slow down. It pressed the lever more, obsessively, relentlessly. It could not stop. That is variable ratio reinforcement. Unpredictable rewards delivered on an unpredictable schedule produce the most compulsive, hardest to extinguish behavior ever documented in behavioral science. Now replace the lever with a pull to refresh gesture. Replace the pellet with a new post, a new like, a new message. You are the pigeon. Your phone is the box. And the feed is engineered so you never know what the next pull will bring. Sometimes you pull, and there is something genuinely interesting. Sometimes there is nothing worth your time. You never know which it will be. That uncertainty is not a bug. It is the feature. The unpredictability is what keeps you pulling. Tristan Harris, a former design ethicist at Google, described this directly. He said the slot machine is the best analogy for the smartphone, and that social media apps are essentially slot machines you carry in your pocket. Harris did not say this as a metaphor. He was describing a literal design principle that product teams at major platforms have studied, tested, and optimized. But there is a second layer here, something even deeper than the reward itself. And it lives in the moment just before the reward arrives. Dopamine is the brain's motivation chemical. Most people think dopamine is released when you get a reward, but neuroscientist Wolfram Schultz discovered something that changed that understanding entirely. Schultz found that dopamine does not spike when the reward arrives. It spikes in anticipation, in the moment of uncertainty just before you find out what you get. When the reward is predictable, the dopamine spike flattens. When the reward is uncertain, the spike grows. Your brain is literally more excited by the possibility of a reward than by the reward itself. This is why you feel a small rush the instant your thumb starts the pull. Not when you see the new content. In the split second of the pull itself. The app does not need to give you something good every time. It just needs to give you something good often enough and unpredictably enough to keep the anticipation alive. Now picture 11 p.m. You told yourself you were just going to check one thing. You open the app. You scroll. Nothing that interesting. You pull to refresh. Still nothing. You pull again. And then, there it is. A post that makes you laugh. A comment that surprises you. A small, bright flash of something worth your time. Your brain registers the reward. The dopamine lands. And now the loop resets. Because maybe, just maybe, the next pull will give you something even better. This is not weakness. This is not a character flaw. This is your brain doing exactly what evolution built it to do. For hundreds of thousands of years, your ancestors survived by seeking unpredictable rewards. Where will the fruit be today? Where is the water? The brain that stayed curious, that kept looking, survived. The brain that stopped looking, that said, good enough, I'll sit here, got outcompete. Curiosity about uncertain rewards is a survival trait. It is wired deep. App designers did not create this vulnerability. They found it, and they built a product precisely shaped to fit it. Nir Eyal, who wrote the book Hooked, a manual used widely in Silicon Valley product design, describes this as the hook model. Trigger, action, variable reward, investment. The variable reward is the engine of the entire loop. Without the unpredictability, the cycle breaks. With it, the cycle accelerates. Eyal was not writing a warning. He was writing instructions. The book was adopted as a product design guide across the industry. Now here is the part that makes the infinite refresh especially powerful. The feed is not just unpredictable, it is infinite. Ozza Raskin, a designer who worked on early browser and interface design, invented the infinite scroll. He later stated publicly that he regrets it, and that it contributes to roughly 200,000 extra hours of scrolling per day across users. Traditional media had stopping points. A newspaper ends. A TV show ends. The credits roll, and the signal is clear. You are done. The infinite scroll removed that signal entirely. There is no bottom. There is no end. The next potential reward is always one pull away. Variable reward combined with infinite scroll is a compulsion loop with no natural exit. The brain-seeking system has no off switch built in, so the product does not need to provide one. And there is one more layer. The platform learns what keeps you pulling. Every hesitation, every linger, every double tap is data. The algorithm is not trying to show you what is true or what is good. It is optimizing for one thing: the behavior that keeps you in the variable reward loop longest. It discovers that emotionally activating content that triggers surprise, outrage, or delight, produces longer hesitation. Longer hesitation means more data. More data means better targeting. Better targeting means more time in the loop. The content that finds you at 11 p.m. was not random. It was selected by a system that has been studying your hesitations for months. Here is the twist that most people miss. You are not addicted to the content. You are addicted to the seeking, to the state of anticipation itself. This is why you can scroll for 40 minutes and feel like you saw nothing worth your time, yet still pull to refresh one more time. The content was never the point. The pull was. The seeking state feels like engagement. It feels like you are about to find something. That feeling is the product. If you subscribe to this channel, the next video will show you how this same mechanism was engineered into one more place you probably haven't suspected yet. Now that you see the mechanism, here is what it actually looks like in your daily life. Every pull to refresh is a lever press. Every new notification badge is a pellet dispenser. Every autoplay that starts before you've decided to watch is the infinite scroll applied to video. Every red notification, that is a trigger engineered to initiate the loop. These are not separate tricks. They are all expressions of the same mechanism. Variable ratio reinforcement, applied at scale across every surface of the product. Knowing this does not make you immune. The mechanism works on everyone, including the researchers who study it, including the designers who built it. But knowing it changes the relationship. The next time your thumb starts the pull before you've decided to, you will recognize what is happening. You will feel the anticipatory dopamine spike in the pull itself. You will notice the absence of a stopping point. You will see the pigeon in the box. And once you see the mechanism, you will see it everywhere. In the casino, in the supermarket, in the dating app, in the news feed. Your thumb knows the way home. It finds the app before you've decided to open it. Now you know why. Next, how slot machines were reverse engineered into your phone, and the one design detail that makes them both impossible to walk away from. If this changed how you see your phone, subscribe, and every week this channel will hand you one more lens.